Tell me why I feel so hollow. God, I feel so hollow. Tell me why I feel so hollow. God, I feel so hollow. I've been staring at the ceiling, lost inside of my head, trying to find a reason just to get up out of this bed. I'm numb to the world, I don't feel nothing. I'm trying to scream, but my voice don't function. Everybody talking, just static. Smile on my face, but it's tragic. Hands to the plane, but I still don't feel. Lost in the dark, don't know what's real. Locked in a cage that I build myself. Heartbeats fade, I don't ask for help. Tell me what's worse, pain or the void. Either way, I can't feel the noise. God, I feel hollow. I'm feeling so hollow. I'm feeling so hollow. I said, God, I feel hollow. I'm feeling so hollow. I'm feeling so hollow.
How loud is that? What up, Cammy? Let me know in the comments how loud that is.
Nobody hears the sound. Nobody hears the sound. Hears the sound. Nobody hears the sound.
I've been struggling, trying to fight my way out this hell. Like when they shackle your feet and wrist and escape the cell.
What's up, guys?
My soul is empty and I got nothing left. My tank's on me. I pray to God he takes away the.
I'm just sharing things out. I can hear it like this. All right, good.
So, outline my life like
Oh, that's
but I just
all I
don't
want.
seem to see the me that they say I can be. So I just sit here and waste my
Gotta
life.
share
This
this
life
one
is
more time.
temporary. Sometimes I just want to drown my pain. This pain is scary.
God, I feel
What up, Autumn?
hollow. I'm feeling so hollow. I'm feeling so hollow. I said, God, I feel hollow. I'm feeling so hollow. I'm feeling so hollow. Can't run, can't hide. Trapped in my mind. Screaming so loud. Nobody hears the sound. Nobody hears the sound. Hears the sound. Nobody hears the sound.
If y'all are just hopping in, drop a comment. Share the live out. So if you're hopping in, drop a comment. Share the live out, please. I'm just sharing this out. Oh. One more to share out, guys. One more to share out.
God forgive me, but I had some questions. And I don't even know if you're listening. What I've been seeing's got me feeling sick and all I see is pain when reminiscing. I see babies born addicted, mama strung out in a clinic, but she ain't choose their life, so tell me why you put her in it. I've been trying to find a purpose, trying to see the bigger vision, but it's
on,
all
everybody?
in every prayer. It's like I'm talking to the ceiling. Tell me why the church is rich, why people starving on the streets. Gotta give you 10%, why you're struggling to eat. Preacher pull up in a Benz while the homeless stop from me. Saying have a little faith, but it don't pay the bills next week. I ain't trying to disrespect, I just need a couple answers. Why you make a world where a child dies from cancer? Why you take the good ones, leave the evil to advance us? I really need to know, cause I've been searching through the madness.
All right. What's going on? If you guys are just hopping in, drop a comment. Share the live out.
No, you need to come down here.
Just waiting on Brianna. Thank you, Autumn. Thanks for sharing. It's midweek. It's Wednesday. If y'all don't know, in the comments, Outlaw Branding shared my merch site as well as my website. What do you need?
Where's my charger?
It's in your room. I
Alright.
put it in your room. It's on the side of your bed.
Alright. Go back, Lobby.
Website, jaredblamemusic.com, and then the merch site is in the comments as well. Go check it out. Go cop some merch. We are going to be doing a live, I think, Sunday, talking strictly merch. So just so y'all are aware. And
Your hoodie?
We do have like a storm going out, so hopefully
And
the
your
internet's
first
holding up. So if it glitches, I apologize. It's pretty bad right now. Talk about what's coming Sunday. That's true. That's new. Ow.
Well,
Did you just not hear me? I just talked about it,
Very
Ellie, if you
new.
didn't hear me. Yeah, Sunday we're gonna talk about we gotta do a live for merch so we can promote some merch. We gotta figure that out. We don't have time throughout the week to do it. Look, Brianna's face.
Is it my face or is it my ass?
I don't know. Your ass is good too. New product. Well, that's where you come in, Ellie. Maybe you should have been the one that said it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. She says, Bree. It's Wednesday. Oh, do you want me to talk about it? I thought we were going to talk about it on Sunday, so I'm not going to talk about it. We're about to drop some new products on the merch site. We're going to talk about it Sunday. We're not going to talk about it tonight, just so y'all know. Sunday, not tonight. But we are dropping new products. If y'all want to see what new products we're dropping, tune in. Don't know what time yet. Sunday sometime, and we'll do it. Hi. You gonna talk?
I was sharing it. Is that okay?
Just to get them interested. Okay. Babe, we are dropping mugs.
Look what happened.
Oh, we are dropping mugs.
Are you? I did not know that.
I didn't know until recently too.
Well, like I said a little while ago, you don't tell me anything. I want to put the keys back.
This is because this is merch. We're
So-
dropping mugs.
Oh,
American.
well, like I said, I didn't know.
Okay.
'Cause you don't tell me.
Well, we haven't talked yet about it, so. Good evening. What's
Just
up,
find
Angela, Cammie, Autumn? Huh?
Did you just find out?
Earlier, but I mean, you know,
haven't had time to tell me.
we haven't had time to talk.
We've been talking all day.
Okay. All right, guys. We're dropping mugs. We're gonna have a Haters mug, American Roulette mug.
Find out with everyone else. Like, I
Oh my
usually
God!
do.
See, this is Ellie. This is why you tell me to say something, and then you say don't talk. So I'm not talking about it anymore. So two and one live. Yeah, I know, right? Because I don't say anything. So it's Wednesday.
You don't.
Okay, I'm not gonna do this on live right now. Give me the game, please. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Tonight we're playing Bold. It's midweek. I don't know if you guys remember, we did this last week. We did perception, right? Pretty sure we did perception. So we have reflections, perceptions, and connections. So tonight we're doing receptions. Reflections is what we're doing. So if you guys don't know how this game works, we pick a card, we play it, we answer, or we read the questions out, we answer it in the comments. So how's everybody's week going, by the way? Oh, this is reflections. We got to do perceptions.
Ooh, I was gonna say I thought we did them last week. We're doing perceptions.
Yeah, we're doing perceptions. So we gonna pick a card.
Why is it just now notifying me? From last week. We're doing perceptions.
All right, pick a card, please.
Autumn, pick the first question or the second question.
What is going on, Autumn? Pick number 1 or number 2. 1 or number 2.
It's gonna be a fun question.
Okay.
Why is? Oh, okay.
1.
There we go.
Nobody? Somebody in the comments, one or two. One or two.
Give him a second.
I know. I'm just saying in the comments,
And it's
one or
delayed
two.
too, baby.
I don't know how delayed it is.
There's a delay.
Are you gonna pick it?
She probably just now is hearing me laugh at it
Oh, okay.
because it's delayed.
Let me go to this. Two. All right, they all pick two.
Okay. What do you notice first about the opposite sex?
Oh, Jesus. All right, answer. If anybody in the questions, if you didn't answer, if you didn't hear it, repeat it again.
What do you notice first about the opposite sex?
Drop your answers in the comments.
Me? Voice.
Voice.
Yeah.
Patience.
Thank you. Told him you guys are delayed a little. Like, you don't hear it as we are.
She might say patience. Eyes. What about you? You don't know?
No.
Ask him again.
My dad doesn't want to answer. Mindset. Listen,
Oh, you guys are probably watching from Jared Blaine, not Blacklist. That's why I can't see anybody.
yeah. Mine.
There we go.
What if I have two?
It's first. What do you notice first?
Okay. What do I
Not
notice
first? And
first?
second, Chuck.
What's up, John? I notice eyes. Eyes. Yes, I notice eyes.
Okay, so that was going to be interesting what I answered.
Yeah. Why was that?
I don't know.
Homeboy, you homeboy, patience. Jesus. I don't have patience tonight. I gotta pick one. Nothing. Ellie doesn't. Nothing. If y'all are in the comments, we're playing a game called Bold, and we're doing perceptions tonight. So we pick a card, we read a question, and we answer it. I don't get that close at first. Okay, one or two in the comments again. One or two. The first person to pick is the first question I'm reading. One or two. I'm gonna have patience this time.
Because they're a delay, babe. I can turn the volume up on my phone.
I know.
You can
Yeah,
hear.
I know it's delayed. I'm gonna have patience this time.
They're literally just hearing you ask one or two.
One. All right. Okay. This is gonna be just a one question for me, apparently, for you guys to answer. How old would you think I was if you didn't know my age?
Okay, so we can reword it for other people. What do people guess your age is when you first meet them?
That's not the question, Chuck. That's not the question.
I was actually
Chuck.
talking to my coworker about this the other day, and like when we're younger, we're okay with people guessing that we're older.
Right.
But now that we're older, like guess whatever fucking age. Like, you know, like we're good with people guessing that we're younger.
Mm-hmm.
But when we're like 20, we don't want people to say that we're like 16. Like
Right.
we correct them instantly. Ellie 40.
Fuck off.
That's how old he is.
All right. So, what would you guys think me and Brianna are? Just so you know, Brianna and I are the same age. So, what would you think we are, not knowing our age? Don't even. What would you think we
Ellie,
are?
you think I'm 40?
Angela says, I'd say 36. I don't know your age. Autumn says, I'm guessing 39. Ellie, how old are we? 26.
Oh, Bree's 26.
How old are we, though?
Jared's aged me quite a bit.
Do you want to tell them how old we are?
Angela knows us.
I can't guess. I know. Oh, Autumn. Angela knows us. 36 years old.
I'm not 36. You're 36.
She will be 36 here next
but
month.
I'm not 36.
Next month, you'll be 36.
I'm not 36 right now.
All right. 36.
Angela's known us for a while.
That's funny. If y'all are the same age, she will be here shortly. Who will be here shortly?
I think she meant there.
Oh, there. Okay,
She probably
okay,
went
okay.
there.
Okay. It's your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna choose this one. I'm reading the first one because the second one is like a response to the first one.
Okay.
This is weird. If your credit score were a person, who would it look like?
What?
If your credit score was a person, who would it look like?
If your credit score were a person, what would it look
A
like?
vampire.
Why?
Because they don't age. Who else is gonna look 600 years old and not be dead or a mummy?
Donald Trump?
Because then the second one says, who do you think mine would look like? So I couldn't have anybody choose because they don't, we have to.
Low and dumb. Oh my gosh.
Mine would probably have a walker and a limp and drool on themselves.
I don't know what mine would look like.
It's a weird question.
It is a weird question. I don't know. I can't answer that. Musk, as in Elon Musk? Yeah, I see the robot, so I'm assuming. So today, Bam Margera from the early 2000s. So today, right before this live, actually, when did we do it? 2 weeks ago or last week? Pictures.
I don't know. Ask your dad. Your dad would probably know better.
It was last weekend. So it was last weekend.
2 weekends ago, not this past weekend, the weekend before.
So 2 weekends ago, we went and we did an engagement photo session, and we did the photo reveal earlier before this. Right before this, we did the photo reveal, so we got to see our engagement photos. Yeah, so that's what we were doing. That's why I was so late with getting set up and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got to see it. So it was actually kind of cool. So yeah, that was all. All right. What would you be if you had to give yourself a high maintenance score from 1 to 10, with 10 being Kim Kardashian and 1 being Bear Grylls?
I'm Bear Grylls.
Now, mind you guys, remember, this isn't looks. This is high maintenance. Two different things. Not look, high maintenance. Again, so people that didn't hear, what would you be if you had to give yourself a high maintenance score from 1 to 10, with 10 being Kim Kardashian and 1 being Bear Grylls? So you're Bear Grylls, so you're saying you're very low maintenance?
Or die? Am I high maintenance?
No.
In my high maintenance, I take care of myself.
Yeah. Let's see. Ellie says 5. Autumn says 2. What's up, Angela? What do you got? What do y'all got in there? Me, I would say 5. I'd say 5. Because I'm not like high maintenance, but
You're
I'm also
more high maintenance than I am.
I'm more high maintenance than Brianna, yeah. So I would say, yeah, 5, 3. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys, I'm picking my nose. I got freaking something stuck.
Pouring again.
Is it?
I can hear it.
Okay.
Pick a section and then spread them out. Because that way you give me a couple cards. The other way you go.
Teeth, face shower, go. Like, for instance, if I'm going to Florida, so I'm getting my hair did and possibly my nails, so 10. Okay. I'm just going to act like I didn't hear that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Autumn said that's not good, that you're more high maintenance than me.
No, is it not? SOS, run.
Run.
Okay.
He's very needy.
I'm like one of the least neediest people ever. All right.
All right. So, Sammy, are you still here? Oh. Drop a comment on if you're still here. There's 6 people here too. I only see 4 of us commenting.
Sammy, if you're in there, drop a comment.
Sammy, I'm going to let you choose.
Jack Skillington, yo. Who's Jack? Oh, her.
Do you want to see something?
Look.
It lights up too.
I don't see her at all. I know she might be delayed.
Yeah, I'm giving him a second.
What do you guys think of this
He lights
Richard?
up.
What do you guys think of this reverse Richard Gere thing I got going on in the front of my hair? Look.
It's my Christmas shirt, but it was raining and gross today, so all my other hoodies are getting washed.
What do you think of this reverse
All right,
Richard
so
Gere?
Sammy is not in here. I let Autumn choose. Ellie, 1 or 2?
You know what? Angela's in here too.
Or Angela, actually. Sorry, Ellie.
What up, Blair? Nice hairdo, Jay. Appreciate you, Blair.
Ooh,
Angela Dickey.
Blair's been around for a really long time,
Yeah,
too.
no, Ellie, you don't get to choose.
Sorry,
Angela's
Ellie.
choosing.
Angela's going to choose. She's probably going to choose the same one as you, though.
Uno or dos? Uno, dos. Nice dude. Jared, you look like Corella. I look like Corella DeVille? Really?
Rella Jared, she said.
Oh, yeah, but I know. One.
All right. Now, this is for ourselves because, like, me and Jared are the only ones that can do it for each other. So for everyone in the comments, do it for yourselves, and we'll do it for ourselves. So if you had to rename me, what name would suit me best? What's that smile?
Not that.
I'm sorry.
It's not that. It's that. It's air freshener.
Oh, what was that smile for? What's your name?
For me?
Or whoever.
I was going to rename you.
What are you going to rename me?
You sure?
Are you sure? That sounds like fighting words.
I am going to rename you Paulette.
Paulette?
Yeah, Paulette.
So it could be Paul.
So if you want to rename me, what would I be? What do I look like? Do I look like a Johnny? Or do I look like a Jerry?
Johnny sinning with the devil? Playing your guitar or your fiddle?
Your hair looks like Cameron Diaz and Something About Mary. Is that hair gel? Yes. Oh, is that hair gel? What would you rename me?
Oh.
What my mom was gonna name me, Harley. Your name was gonna be Harley, Ellie?
My name was supposed to be Kayla.
Really? Well, I'm glad it's not, because that's my sister's name. Okay, so tell me. What would you, Suzuki, what the fuck? What would you rename me?
I don't know.
Answer the question.
I was busy for a moment.
I know you were. Answer the question. Esther.
Ronnie.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
What made you think of that?
Because that was the first name that came to mind.
Do you want to know something funny?
What?
So my best friend that died when he was 17, his name's Ronnie.
No.
Yeah. It's crazy that you wanted to call me Ronnie. When
That
that's
was
his
just
name.
the name that I thought. That was the first name that popped in my head.
Yeah, him and I are we were identical. That's wild, bro. That's freaking wild. Recuerda, Ronnie? Yeah. That's freaking crazy. That's actually really weird. That's super weird. Okay, guys.
Two.
You want to do two?
Two.
All right, guys. If you could bring back one fashion from throughout history, which would it be?
Black eyeliner.
Black eyeliner?
Yeah.
They already still have that.
It's not as big as it used to be.
So for y'all in the comments, if you could bring back one fashion from throughout history, which would it be?
Ellie said bell bottoms, which are coming back.
Yo, I was gonna say bell bottoms. All right, Michael Jackson leather jacket. You know, I had one as a kid.
Did you?
I had a straight white leather Michael Jackson jacket. Drew says parachute pants. Angela says Jinko jeans. Oh, I remember those. That's freaking Jacob's. That's like shit Jacob and Kaylee and Lily wear.
Yeah, they fucking scour the internet looking for them, and they pay so much money for them now. It's insane how expensive Jenko jeans are now.
It's wild. Okay. Oh, that's for me to picture you. You're pretty bold tonight. All right. One.
Okay. Well, there's only one question.
Oh, okay. Hey, Tammy, what's going on?
So, what is something that the world thinks is probably impossible that you believe is likely possible?
Read it again.
What is something that the world thinks is probably impossible that you believe is likely possible?
Maddie says, I'm dying over here, so sick, SMH. I know. That's why I told you just relax, enjoy the comments.
The world ending?
The world's gonna end.
That's what Ellie
I know,
just
the
said.
world's gonna end, though. That's not impossible, because we know it's gonna end eventually. The second coming of Jesus Christ. Yes, I'm gonna say it. Yes, the rapture. Alden says aliens. How about sticking your nose on your own butthole? Hey, you know what? I think that
Drew,
that could if you got your ribs removed, you could probably do it. I'm gonna say the rapture. Just gonna say that. Yeah. That's what I would say. Fucking Drew, leave it to him. All about freaking sticking your nose on your own butthole.
Listen, we're gonna have to get him some golden butthole chocolates, so he can do that himself.
He better be ready in fucking Georgia.
My hair needs to be brushed.
Tracy, okay.
Can you take a shower with me after? Oh no, because you're gonna be a while before you come upstairs.
Why am I gonna be a while?
I don't know.
No, I'm not. I'm going upstairs when I'm done. I'm gonna eat and then go upstairs.
I'm gonna brush my hair in the shower.
Oh, okay. I will go missing that day. Drew, oh yeah, I'm ready. Ellie says she's gonna go missing that day. I'm actually an alien, but I couldn't come on because I'm in my UFO right now. Getting probed, probably.
Yeah.
Right? Maddie's in there getting probed in his UFO. Okay. Maddie, pick one or two.
Look at it first. Make sure there are two.
There is. I seen it. I seen it. Maddie, pick one or two, and I'm gonna wait for you to answer that. Meanwhile, Drew's sniffing his own butthole. Maddie's definitely getting probed. Drew said. UFO charge station. All right, two. Would you rather receive words of affirmation or physical touch?
Touch.
I'm a touch person. What you guys in the comments? Would you rather receive words of affirmation or physical touch?
Touch. It's kind of like words too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Affirmation. Ellie says affirmation. Don't touch me. Tracy says
I don't
depends.
like being touched either, Ellie.
Drew touch. Drew, you ain't got to tell me. I know that. Cammy touch. I got to pick it for you. Words of Maddie's words of affirmation. Autumn affirmation. Facts don't touch me. Liable to get smacked. Let me see something. I don't trust it.
What?
Blair says touch. Ellie, get out of here with that shit. I don't want to see that shit. Unless you, my wife, she can touch me. Words of affirmation. Look at all these hopeless romantics.
All right, so I can only read question number 1.
Why?
Because question number 2 is a feed off of question number 1.
Okay, Blair says touch. All right.
I'm going to change one word in this so it can apply to, everyone. What do you think people most frequently misunderstand about you? And I think we had a question like this last week.
We did. It was what do people misunderstand about you, or what could they understand better about you?
Yeah.
So then maybe do a different one, because we've already done that.
What?
I found that on the ground.
If you were stranded on a deserted island, what 3 items would you bring? If you were stranded on a deserted island, what 3 items would you bring?
Let's see. Everyone assumes I'm flirting when I don't like people. Maddie, you gotta hit the link to come on. I can't add you. I'm on StreamYard. My approach.
Maddie, do you have clothes on today?
Gotta have clothes on.
Jared told me about last week.
If you gotta hit the thing. Toilet paper. So Ellie says toilet paper, hairbrush, or underwear. Angela says, Maddie, no. Continue getting probed.
So I don't think toilet paper would be necessary because it's an island. It's surrounded by water.
Yeah, Maddie, you have to click the link because I'm on StreamYard. I can't add you to the live on Facebook. You got to go to the link.
Sure, needs to say one sauce.
Dental floss, a bottle of A1, and a skin moisturizer. Okay.
We've got sunblock, chapstick, and hairbrush.
I have all my clothes on. Well, I sent you the link, so go to it. What if I shit? You drag your ass in the sand, or you go in the ocean. Hi, Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina.
Not a dog. You're fucking make her scratch the worms out of her butt. Like, what are we doing,
bro? You can drag your ass in the sand, and then you can go into the ocean and wipe it out.
I would want a knife.
Yeah.
Because you can use a knife for a lot of stuff. A massive thing of like a sunblock that I could use on my lips too, because I get fucking burnt and chapped really easily. So you can poop in the sand.
All right, I have my clothes on.
So you can poop in. I know Sabrina literally came on when I said dragging her ass in the sand. So she's probably like,
she's not shocked though.
What the hell is going on?
So Sabrina, the question is, if you were stranded on a deserted island, what 3 items would you bring?
Bro, can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just not acknowledging me.
I can see you now.
Just ignoring you. Welcome to my life.
Okay, I get it. It's all good, Jared. I'm sorry. I was at my UFO charging station. So,
y'all want to know why I got gray hair? This is why. This is why I got gray hair.
Kaylee is the reason.
Sabrina, I'm not dragging my ass in the sand and exfoliate.
Let's get him, Brianna.
His daughter gave him gray hair, not me.
My daughters, my son, my fiance.
I thought you were going to say
Fiancés, because you're old, bro. Charge up. All right, so what I would take is a hatchet, some flint, and a hatchet, some flint, and
what does that sound?
I don't know. Hatchet, flint, and underwear.
What was the question?
What 3 items, if you were stranded on a deserted island, what 3 items would you bring?
My laptop, my interface, and my microphone.
Bro, you
How you
got,
gonna
you
charge
ain't
your
got no
laptop?
you ain't got no power.
Oh shit! I would have to have a generator
This
then.
deserted island has solar
So
panels
I'd have
on
my
it.
I would have a solar powered generator with my cell phone.
So I know that thing over there makes noise.
I'd have to have my cell phone.
Louder than it normally is.
What is? It's my computer.
Yeah.
It's hot. That's all.
Normally it's louder than it usually is.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just blowing air.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just take everything from me. I don't want anything.
The thing is on.
You're like, I'll survive with my hand.
I might as well just suffer worse.
So Maddie, before Jared picks a card, choose 1 or 2.
1.
Okay. I've noticed a lot of these only have 1 question, or question number 2 goes off of question number 1. So safe choice.
So all right, number 1.
Did you look at the question?
No, I didn't. I just handed it to you.
He said 1?
Yes.
Damn, should have picked number 2. All right. What is the creepiest thing that a stranger has ever said to you?
One time I was in Harrisburg. Downtown where I lived, and I was walking at it's like 3 a.m, and some guy was like circled the block 3 times. By the time I got to the end of the block, and he yelled at, and the 3rd time he yelled out his car window something about he was trying to buy me. I was like 18 then.
Did you sell yourself?
No.
Not that he wasn't an alien.
That was the creepiest thing that happened to me.
Sabrina says you have sexy feet. Well, thank you, Sabrina. I know that.
I think she was talking to me, bro.
Babe, what was the creepiest thing a stranger's ever told you? Working at where you work, I'm sure you.
Oh, it was way before that.
Okay.
It was way before that. I was out at the bar with my mom one night, underage, because my mom brought me to the bar underage. Somebody asked my mom if they could drink my bath water.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Literally, we were outside, like my mom was rolling a fucking joint, and I was like standing there, and this lady came up that we were just playing pool with and asked my mom's permission to drink my bath water.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Cammy says, asked me if I wanted to know my future. Angela, you don't even want to know the creepy stuff people say to me. What is the creepiest thing someone's ever said to me?
Probably something Drew Hicks said.
Probably. Drew probably would be. Yeah. Sabrina, slurp, slurp. Don't even want to go there.
That's what we're going to be doing when we're down there. We're going to be drinking my bath water.
The fuck? No baths are allowed while we're there, just so you know.
Oh, that's what Sabrina was referring to.
I'm going to not shower
with the slurp slurp.
Time, and I'm going to take a bath when we stop at their house on the way back.
See, Agatha Rose says, want to take a ride on the Ferris wheel? Okay. Elliot, I can just hear that sound. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I really don't know. Had a lot of weird shit, but
I'm gonna make sure they have a bath already.
Dude, stop. Which is what's
this one in here, baby?
Oh, I don't know.
And we're on the bottom.
You complained that I was
I know, I fixed them. We're on that side now.
Can y'all, isn't it crazy? Can y'all believe that next week we're leaving to Florida? Tomorrow.
Do you think it's crazy that Miss Brown in the comments, I've known her for 5 years and I'm finally meeting her?
It's crazy.
Literally, it's been about 5 years.
We leave to Florida on Thursday. It's crazy. I was at work. People probably think I'm weird as fuck. I was at work today practicing my set. So I have my earbuds in, and I'm in the laundry room, and I'm fucking performing as I'm like waiting for the machine to go. And then next thing you know, this girl with her dog walks in to do laundry, and I didn't know. When I turn around, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Autumn, I moved to a small little town when I got sober a little over 5 years ago. And then the guy that I was with at the time created this Patriots page, and Sabrina's mom is a diehard Patriots fan, and I was an admin on it, and her and I just started talking, and we've talked almost every single day for 5 years. And we're going to meet her on our way down to Florida. I need a drink. There's nothing to drink around me.
Okay. Read the question. Somebody in the all right, Ellie.
No, we can only do
Never mind.
actually,
Have Tracy or somebody do it.
so I'm going to change one word in this. What do you think your red flags are?
Oh shit.
Oh God, Jesus. Who, me?
Yeah, everyone just start answering.
Can we change this question?
I don't want a water. Actually, bring me the water. I want a soda too.
You drink water all the time.
I know. That's probably why I'm so
What
thirsty.
is my red flags?
You're code red.
Cherry. There's also, what do you think my green flags are? We can do that one instead and talk about what's good about ourselves. I like talking about the red flags because it's something that we can reflect on about.
All right, what are your red flags, guys?
My red flags is my criminal record.
That's Jared's red flag too.
I don't have custody of my kid.
Psycho, over exaggerated, too wild. Yeah, you hit the nail on that, Haley. Sabrina,
Sorry,
bipolar.
I just be honest on here. So mine is criminal record. I don't have my kid, and I suck at relationships.
There's two of them. It doesn't say three. It says what are my red flags?
Well, we're doing 3, I guess.
That it wasn't even a question.
Shut up.
Okay.
I'm actually not bad at relationships. I lied. But I'm.
What's up, Bonnie? My red flags, my criminal record. Literally, that is my red flag in the recovery community. My criminal record. That's all I'm going to put at. I'm not saying anything about it. That's it. No, it's not. It's not 3, Ellie. It's not 3.
It's 3.
No, it's not.
It's 3.
Well, my criminal record, my criminal record, my criminal record. The question ain't that. My temper, allergic to toxicity and abusers. Jared, it's 3. No, it's not. Damn psychos. My criminal record 2. Iffy type shit, flag yellow. Yeah. Sleeping on the 3rd floor. Where's that movie from? Home Alone, where he's sipping a fucking Home Alone when he's sipping a Pepsi, and he said he's gonna sleep on the 3rd floor with Fuller when he pees the bed. Y'all didn't get it.
I get it.
You get it, Maddie?
Yeah, of course. That's
and when he's giving him an attitude, and he's like, "You keep that up, you're sleeping on the 3rd floor," and then it pans to Fuller, and he goes, "Yeah, with me."
Yeah.
If you guys are listen, if y'all are hopping in here,
share
the live out, please. Share the live out. Go check out Hollow by myself and Maddie. It's on YouTube, Spotify, all streaming platforms. And go check it out. Go give it a stream.
Dude, I listened to it like 6 times today.
Okay. What would your bedroom alter ego name be, and why? What would your bedroom alter ego name be, and why?
McLovin. Yeah, mine would be McLovin.
McLovin, of course. Yours would be McLovin.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna make you laugh.
Go ahead.
Sabrina.
Oh my gosh.
What?
She did not.
Why? Why? Okay, Drew Hicks.
The whole name.
Yes, I said Drew Hicks. You're my bedroom alter ego, Drew, just so you know.
Oh my gosh.
I said Sabrina too, because remember the one time I told you I like dating older men?
Oh,
and she wants the grandpas.
Okay.
I wouldn't drink your bathwater though.
What about y'all in the comments? What would your bedroom alter ego name
Can I
be
take this
and
off?
why? Yeah. What do you got underneath?
This.
Okay.
Ew, look at it.
Yeah. Okay.
Apparently I got dinner on it.
Come on.
Oh,
Tracy,
we're
how
allowed.
do
Oh
you-
wait, we're allowed to take our clothes off.
No, you not
I
you,
have a
Maddie.
shirt on.
I'm kidding.
Got a
I'm
shirt,
kidding.
Maddie.
I'm
And-
kidding.
Fixing my
Angela says Harley Quinn. Tracy says hubby says the bear is Vicky. Okay. Ellie, Sabrina, what are your all guys' alter ego names?
Can we end it with a the
Sabrina.
white cards?
Yeah, Sabrina says Crazy Bunny, Leprechaun.
I was looking to make sure that's covering me on screen too.
Maddie, keep them on. Answer the question, Ellie. Come on. You're like one of the only ones that hasn't answered the question.
I'm trying to find the light to the living room.
Keep your clothes on, please, Maddie. No.
I'm so glad everybody let me take mine off, but they're telling Maddie to keep this on.
Freaking dude, I can't figure out how to turn the light on.
I really wish Drew was on to hear the answer
I don't like
to
this
that.
question.
There we go.
No.
No. This is put out before too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this will be a great way to get to know each other. Question number 2. If you could create one law,
Let's see Ellie's comment. Munchkin.
if you could create one law
Okay,
and
Ice
abolish
Spice.
one law, what would they be and why?
If you could make one law,
If you can make, you have to make one and get rid of one.
Oh God. Sorry.
I mean, I guess you don't have to get rid of one. You can either choose, you know,
Okay.
do you want to make one or do you want to get rid of one? Hold on. Are we going to make one or are we going to get rid of one?
We'll do both. We'll do both.
Maddie can't have a say in this?
I don't give a fuck what Maddie's got to say right now. I'm going to answer this question.
Thank you, Sabrina, for the stars.
Maddie knows I love him.
Giving them all to Jared.
you can tell whatever you want, Jared.
Maddie knows. Listen, Maddie knows we got love. To create, if I was to create one law, it would be death to pedophiles. That's what it would be. Death to pedophiles.
So are we doing death to pedophiles in all states or are we just sending them to states where the death penalty is an option?
No, all states. Okay. All states. Now
See,
I'm talking pedophiles that's like under
I would say
certain age, you know.
So
like
certain levels.
certain
level sex offenders.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
this is what I would say, right? I would say that anybody that forcefully touches someone under 12 years old automatically gets like
14
Okay.
14 years old. That's mine. That's my limit.
yeah, we can up it to 14.
I think all sex offenders should be able to have the death penalty
Mm.
because there's some people that rape old men, old women, and old men. There's people
agree.
that prowl on the elderly. They're just as vulnerable as young people.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's different because they're of legal age, but there's certain people that still can't consent no matter what age they
Yeah.
are.
Yep.
So are we going to broaden that up?
Well, it's different than you get drunk and you go and take a piss behind a bar and you get a sex
Yeah.
offender charge because you whipped your dick out and you got caught.
Yeah.
That's different than
Which is a
actually
different level.
forcefully touching a child or an older person out of non-consent.
Or even like
Then-
someone that, you know, our age that had a handicap,
Yes.
you know,
I
that
agree.
has a disability that can't consent and doesn't understand what the hell's going on.
Looks like a lot of people are agreeing with that
Yeah.
law. That's the one. That is what I would create that.
What is that shirt? Dead pedophiles can't reoffend?
Yep. We getting one.
A dead pedophile?
No.
Are we going to hang him?
I mean, maybe.
Hang him somewhere?
All right. What, Maddie? What
is
is
he going to travel state to state with
what?
us?
What is one law that you would abolish?
drug charges, but I have an explanation.
Okay.
I would get rid of drug charges because every other country that drug, the crime rate is completely down. There's not as many drug problems. So just based off of the history of laws in other countries, I would get rid of drug charges because people are defiant against what they're told not to do. So I feel like if it was legal, like it wouldn't be as much of a not even legal, just you don't trouble. I just feel like it would like decrease the issue.
Yeah.
I agree to it goes back to like the levels with like the sex offenders. Depending on what level of drug charge you have, like if you're I don't believe that somebody should get life in prison for trafficking weed. I don't that's fucking wild. In my personal opinion, I think it's wild that somebody can get 20 years for trafficking marijuana. Marijuana compared to a pedophile who can touch a kid and get a year, 2 years. It makes no sense. So I do agree. Now, if you're out there fentanyl, meth, heroin, like if you're out there doing that, slanging that shit, that's a different story. But I agree that a lot of our prisons are overpopulated with marijuana charges, which shouldn't be. And I can agree with that.
Didn't I hear something recently? Maybe not recently, but in the past year or two, there was some area that was like everyone who had gotten a drug charge within like a certain amount of time, they were dropping all of them.
That was Oregon.
Well, so Oregon, so the thing with Oregon, because I used to live there, the thing with Oregon is that anything under 2 grams was not, you weren't charged with it. Anything over 2 grams, you were charged with it, but anything under 2 grams, you weren't. There's a couple of places that did do that just because the amount of crime and the drug rates that's in the area. So, but yeah, no, I think I really do think it's wild, man, that somebody can get caught first offense trafficking marijuana, first offense, and they get 20 years, and you got somebody who touches a kid and they get 5 years. Makes no sense in my mind whatsoever.
So with the whole drug thing, right? Like Sweden, if you look at Sweden's jails, I think it's Sweden. If you look at their jails, their prisons, they're like apartments. Like their jail cells actually apartments. And the whole purpose behind it is that they're getting recovery. They're not just being locked in a cell driven crazy. You know what I mean? That's another reason that the crime rate is so low, because they're not being treated like pieces of shit like we are out here. You know?
Yeah, I'd seen on YouTube, you know, I was watching a video of like the worst and best prisons. And yeah, man, these prisons overseas, it's crazy. Like they got jobs, they freaking, I mean, they have computers, they have like everything. It's literally like the
rehabilitation of prisoners is way different country to country.
It's like a reentry program, you know, compared to just throwing them in fucking prison. Because like that's my opinion. When somebody gets locked up for a drug charge, all right, you can sentence them to whatever, but what are we going to work on while they're in prison to help
them not
reoffend?
Or just like
we don't do that.
Productive members of society.
We don't do that. We throw them in there and they do their bid and then they get out and they go right back to it, because guess what? While they were in there, they got no training, no education, no this. I'm not saying this for everybody. Some happens, but
bro,
that's the problem.
Bro, they provide like Dauphin County, they provide like TC block. But bro, listen, I tried the TC block 3 times. I ended up maxing out 23 months over completing the TC block for like 3 months in Dauphin County because it was so freaking hard. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like a supportive, uplifting recovery community. It was like people ratting on each other and telling on each other and nitpicking you that they can get out of prison before you do. And, you know, it's like, it's not freaking therapeutic at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Sabrina says, that's a good question. I learned that when I was in my bachelor's degree, it is better to have ways to get them to not do those behaviors again, give them a fighting chance instead of just the boot. I agree. I think most of it, you know, they go in, they sentence them, and then they just let them do their bid, you know. And I think that's why it's very important for programs like Celebrate Recovery, CRN Side. They have a program. I taught a program for inmates for CRN Side for a bit.
Or even just people like Jody, like being in prison now, you know, helping them, like stuff like that, like seeing that maybe the prisons don't always have that for you, but you can do it on your own on the outside too, because I feel like a lot of them are hopeless when they come out. You know, because they say, like, you know, once, especially with like felonies, once you commit a felony, you're going to keep getting in criminal trouble the rest of your life, but you don't have to.
Yeah, dude, they really need to like completely restructure the prison system in the US, because it's like bro, if you throw, like, if you take somebody from the country and throw them in the worst hood in America, over time they're gonna formulate to the hood, the worst hood of America.
Yeah.
Like,
listen, I love that you said that too.
They're gonna become, like, you know what I mean, drug dealers and all that if you put them in that environment. So like
recovery, you change your people, places, and things. I was living such a fast-paced life. I had to keep up with it. Moving to this small town, it was so hard at first. But I think living in this small town that I'm living in and having a slow environment has really helped me stay sober, because there's not a lot going on around me. I don't feel like I need to stay busy with everybody else. Like, I can just chill and lay back, and I'm not out doing stuff that could get me in trouble because I want to live fast like everybody else around me.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll be honest. I did 8 years altogether, and it's made me like, it's made me be able to, like, be really, like, I'm really comfortable in the trenches. You know, like I feel more comfortable in the trenches than if I walk into church. Like, I feel like I fit in, like, from being in juvie for years and then prison. Like, I feel safer when I'm in the trenches rather than being
likewise. I could go to the hood right now and I feel like, even though everyone probably is, I feel like nobody's looking at me. But if I walk into a church, I feel like everybody's fucking staring at me, and I'm so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I know.
Tracy says the Life Recovery Bible is #1 reading material for prisoners. If schools had them, maybe we would have a better state overall. Just a thought and a meme I've seen. I actually have that Bible.
Ask your dad for the Bible that's in the plastic on the shelf, the black stand out there.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Papi, ¿me traes el Bible que está ahí en el...
ahí en plastic?
Está en la plástico. Ahí in the shelf? Okay. Yeah. I have the Life Recovery Bible.
Go ahead. This is not the Life Recovery one.
No. I have the Life Recovery Bible.
I know, but I'm saying,
she has a different one. And then yes, some people really have no idea what to do when they're out. They actually need therapy and community. It's a freaking hard world. They don't have a lot of things that are involved to help people when they come out. I agree. When I was suicidal for a couple of years in the past, I literally got sent to the hospital. They didn't have places really for me to go. No help. I didn't know you speak Spanish, Jared Blaine. Yes, I do.
So I made him do that.
He's not allowed to do that.
Thank you.
He didn't know what he's saying.
I'm part Hispanic, and then my stepfather's Mexican.
So I found this recently, and Jared kept asking me, like, what's this Bible coming? Because I'm like the last person in this house that would order a Bible. I ordered it, and I wanted to look at it, and I actually have a couple people. We have a few that we're going to take with us down to Florida so we can hand them out to people. But if anybody else wants them, you get one for free per phone number, not per address. So if you have multiple people in your home, You can order multiple of them. But it's from Bibles for America, and it's the New Testament recovery version. So it's the Bible, but it also gives you specific, like, it kind of applies it to early recovery. You can use it throughout recovery, but it applies the Bible to your life. And is Jesus in your boat? Is he in your life? These are ways to,
Sorry, you get to see my ass.
ask for forgiveness, stuff like that. But I haven't looked too much at it, but I definitely recommend others getting this, especially if you don't even have, like, I don't have that much faith. I'm not a religious person and stuff like that. This definitely helps me apply certain things in a religious way instead of just a coincidental type thing.
Where did my Bible even go?
So probably upstairs in the room. This was the second one that came, or the third one.
I'm talking about my recovery.
So, but if anybody wants one of these, wants to order one, wants to order with their phone number and send it to our address so we have more to take with us to events that we can hand out, one of us, and let us know, and we will definitely send you the link. It says that it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks. It takes less than 2 weeks to get to you.
Gosh.
So, but it's from Bibles for America, so they're really.
We're getting ready to wrap
It's
up
nice.
because we are actually past time. Sabrina, you gonna put me in your suitcase and take me to Florida? You guys, hey, you're more than welcome to go. If you can convince your husband to let you go for 4 days.
Her mom said no.
Uh,
Mom said no. She's gonna stay there with the kids.
okay, all right.
We don't have to
Jared.
put you in the suitcase, Sabrina. We can just put you in our back seat.
Jared,
I'm listening.
yo, I am so over this cough, bro. I've literally been coughing nonstop for 4 days. Like, I'm ready to lose my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet
dude, my
you,
throat
Trace.
hurts so bad.
Well, quit. Higgy says, when you live in Arizona, you learn Spanish on the streets. That's how I learned what I know. Yep. Drink tea and honey. Sabrina says, drink tea and honey.
Oh
Hot
man,
tea.
if only I had some.
So, do you have a gas station, like a convenience store near you that serves like hot coffee and tea to the customers?
Well, I'm at my aunt's house for the night.
Yeah.
Normally, gas stations they'll have little packets of honey and stuff like that if they serve healthy.
She doesn't live in the city like I do. She lives
I don't
out.
live in the city, but I still have a gas station down the street.
I know I do. She doesn't. The gas station's like 3 miles away.
Well, call your alien friends to take you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
I'll let them probe you a little more tonight.
Bro, they just dropped me off, so they would have to come back.
Oh, they're not good enough to come back and get you.
Well, no, they had plans, and they had to go back and charge the UFL.
Are they coming here after?
I think they're back at the charging station now.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you guys for hopping on with us.
Having some sober fun in the middle of our week.
Appreciate you, Maddie, for hopping on even though you're sick. Friday, 8 p.m. We're going to have Nico on. I don't know Nico. He's an amazing artist out of Ohio. He he collaborated with me on American Roulette. He's going to be on. We're going to be showcasing his music. We're going to be talking about him. And so you don't want to miss it, 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Dude, I'm getting off of here. I'm done.
All right, brother.
Sick.
Yeah, you're good. All right, later. All right, 8 p.m. Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you Friday.
I could tell too as soon as I heard you.
God damn it, where's this thing at?
Right there.
Love you guys.
Bye.